Hello, welcome back to our TCAP commentary. Today we're gonna watch Maurice Wolin's police interrogation. I've seen the first half, right, and that's already up. So this is the second half, but it's just a different day, same video, right? So yeah, we're gonna watch this. If you like to catch a predator, right, check out the channel. And if you don't, I don't know. We'll see if you like it, right? Anyway, let's get started.
Um, and on August 24th, you're chatting with her, and you tell her, "I'm Marco, by the way, in San Francisco." Said, "Thanks, I'm Willow." Okay.
Marco.
I'm in the 707. I'm 13, female. What's your ASL? And then you say, "Oh goodness, I'm 29. Sorry." Is that accurate?
I don't remember.
But would that be accurate that you?
I don't remember.
I mean, does anybody else use your computer?
I don't know. I don't remember those words. I don't remember her
Okay.
age.
But obviously, you knew she was under the age of 18, so
I
knew that
knew she was young.
Okay.
Jeez. So give a little bit of context, right? Maurice Wolin, right? Dr. Maurice Wolin, right? I'll give him his title name, but he's on the left, of course. Detective Steve is on the right. Right now he's being interviewed for showing up to meet a 13-year-old girl, and he used the fake name Marco to talk to this decoy, and also lied and said he was 29 when in reality he's 48. So a little bit of context.
Did you ask her if she dated older guys?
I don't remember.
Did you talk to her about touching and kissing and making each other feel good?
Ooh.
I remember she saying that she had trouble finding somebody to make her feel good.
Okay.
I was playing with her.
Jesus
And then
Christ.
you typed to her, "I wouldn't stop until you came over and over."
I remember saying that.
It's bad. It's really bad. Yeah, so he is married, right? He's married and he has two daughters right now. This came out a while back in the mid 2000s, I believe, right? And this guy, he's talking this way to someone who's supposed to be 13 or 14, right? And it's real bad. I won't lie, it is really bad. So, you know.
You talked to her about kissing her chest.
Awful.
I don't remember.
He does. He's just lying, of course.
Just a question, a phone number, 510-402-4023. Where's that?
One of my clients.
Okay, so it was just a phony number you gave?
No, wasn't phone.
Okay, so it's a real
What?
number? It's a way to get a hold of you?
No, it's I don't know. I don't.
Maybe you don't know.
know
It's
what
the
number.
number that you told the decoy, right? What the hell, man? I don't know what's the significance of the phone number, right? But I really don't have much to say. I'm
I mean,
kind
it's
of
not
confused.
My home, myself.
What's your cell?
415 244 1422.
1422.
Officer Nelson, can I call my wife?
Okay, you'll be able to call her when we're done. Okay.
He wanted to call his wife in the very beginning, actually, because first of all, Maurice Wolin actually denied getting an attorney, right, after he did want one in the very beginning. So, we are halfway through, right? If you want to see the other half, right, go watch the other half. But he does ask for an attorney, and he, completely waives it. So he gets to talk again with the detective, right? But midway, he asks if he could call his wife. And because of that, the detective's like, "Oh, we can't talk anymore. And if you want to keep talking with me, right, you're going to have to waive your attorney." So he did do that, and this is where we stand. He really wants to talk to his wife. But, of course, they can't let him, right? He's under interview right now, interrogation.
So do you remember when she gave you the address of where she lived?
No, but I know she wanted me to come yesterday, and I told her I wouldn't.
Hmm.
And,
Why?
how was she? Did she tell you how she was able to have you come over?
She was alone.
Okay. Do you know where her parents were?
Creepy.
I can't remember. She said her mother went away or something.
Okay. How about her father?
I don't know.
Okay.
She begged me to come over. I mean, I don't.
Doesn't
I mean,
matter.
I mean, if you read, when I told her I wouldn't come, she said she was begging me to come.
Okay. On August 24th, so that would have been Thursday. You said, Willow, I would like to, but I could get in trouble. Meaning,
Yeah.
for her coming
Yeah.
over. Okay. So that's accurate. You said that.
I don't remember.
Okay. And then you told her, no, I'm real, but you're under 18 and I'm over. We would have to be so careful.
Over is such an understatement, you know. For a lot of context, right? This is the To Catch a Predator show hosted by Chris Hansen, right? If you know who Chris Hansen is, right, he's kind of like the face of predator catching, right? And this is a very good one, right? Dr. Maurice Wolin was a very good segment, right? He was very animated in the very end, right? He actually like has this tantrum when he gets caught by police, but he does say, he acknowledges that, she would have been alone. It would have been an easy access for him to be with her, right? Alone, wouldn't have to worry about parents or adults being around, but he's kind of not accepting any of it, right? Because I understand, right? He doesn't want to.
I
Why
don't
would you?
saying that, but I told her that she needed to be. I was concerned about her. She needed to be careful.
Okay.
Do you remember talking to her or asking her, do you like the French?
I don't remember.
God. So vile.
Did you ever see a picture of her?
I think she has pictures.
Okay.
No.
So you commented about her body looking
Yeah.
pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't remember.
And then you asked her what bra size she wore.
it's just getting worse. It's getting so much worse. Like, I mean, I don't have to build this picture for you, right? Because it's a 50-year-old man nearly, right? Saying these things about a 13-year-old girl, right? That is crazy. That is really crazy. Every time I hear, these type of transcripts, right? And messages that they send to these decoys, right? It always surprises me. Even if I've seen these, often and stuff, and I've seen many of them, it's always a surprise to see someone like this actually exist in the world. We're seeing him with our own two eyes and not in text. So seeing the person behind
big
it.
on me right now, like still growing. And she said 30B, but it kind of big on me right now, like still growing.
I don't know bra sizes.
I don't remember her saying that.
Okay. They're saying that you
Okay.
can kiss them.
Everything is a
I
blur.
remember saying for her to be careful and she can get into trouble and she shouldn't be doing this.
Okay.
Insane.
That's why I didn't come. And the only reason I came today, I was curious, but I wasn't going to do anything. I had no intention to do anything.
That's a very common excuse. I was worried for her, and I was curious. I actually didn't want to do anything, right? We hear this so often, and I'm sure you know that. But in this situation, it's different. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I'm hearing the predator tell someone of authority, right? A detective. It's not Chris Hansen. It's not a PD that just arrested him, right? And he's begging to be let go, right? This is supposed to help him escape the situation, and it's the same basic defenses that almost everyone has. I wasn't gonna do anything, I told her it was dangerous, I was worried for her safety, and it's just something else. It's just something completely else,
And if you read that, you can tell that over and over again I said that both I shouldn't come, she should be careful.
But I'm also reading, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, you're talking about that you want her to take your pants off.
Oh,
When?
what do you mean when?
Talk about, what will you wear? I don't know whatever's clean, something sexy. And you said, will you take it off for me? And then you asked her that you wanted her to take her pants off also.
was just
You can take mine off if you want.
I wasn't
So
going to
how do you want to do it?
I wasn't going to do anything.
Okay.
I'm
But
just
you're
telling.
here you're telling me you're concerned for her welfare.
But you read on, and I was playing with her. That was not appropriate.
Man, that's so crazy. That is really crazy because there's a lot of things to say about that, you know. And I'll try to keep it short, but like he legit is not, you know, showing what he was saying in his text, right? He's denying everything. He's like, "Oh, well, I wasn't gonna do anything," but the messages show clear intent and what he planned to do, right? Going into graphic detail, and there's no dodging that, right? Like, I feel like the court would have enough proof that you did want to do that, right? Just based off of your messages alone, right? Your defenses of, you know, you weren't gonna do anything aren't gonna be sufficient enough when you've been caught so deep into it, you know?
But then when you read on, I say over and over again,
Like, there's no
she shouldn't be doing this. I can't come see you.
reverting that
begs me
damage
to-
you've done, you know? There's no taking back those messages. Those are still there.
Officer Nelson, I
I thought his name was Steve. Maybe it's Steve Nelson.
shouldn't have talked to her. You're right.
Okay.
I wasn't going to do anything.
Have you ever done this before?
No.
Never.
Liar.
Never met a 13-year-old?
Okay, Maurice, I'm just reading your chats, and you know you're talking about being concerned for her.
Yeah.
And you're asking her, "Will you suck me?"
Oh
And,
my god.
I want you to taste me.
Ooh. He's
Did
lying.
you say that?
I don't
He
remember.
said it though.
Okay, you know,
I don't remember, but I never would have done anything to her.
We have to be reminded that this guy's married, you know, with 2 kids. I always feel so bad for the families affected, right? Of course, both on, like, you know, the potential, you know, child behind the screen, right? But luckily it was a decoy. But I feel bad for his family because, you know, his wife, his 2 daughters didn't ask for any of this, right? But they were brought into it because of his decisions, right? Like, this is so bad. Like, if it was with another woman, right, then that would have just been his own issue, right? That would have been, you know, being unfaithful to your wife and stuff. But this is just a serious crime that, you know, he went the extra mile to do, you know?
and then you show up. I mean, where do you live? In Piedmont? How long did it take you to get here?
40 minutes.
Where's your wife right now?
At a party.
So where does she think you're at work?
No, I told her I would go out for a little while.
That's so sad.
I never
And-
would have done anything. I never had any
mean, don't you
intention.
think
I didn't
it's-
have time to do anything, first of all.
Okay, what are you going to do
Second,
after?
I think you can read a lot out of that. I agree. And I don't claim to have said all of it. But you also read that I didn't want to come, that she begged me to come over and over again. And I was curious. That was all.
So what would have happened if you saw her there?
Yeah, that's a good question. What would have happened? What was the plan afterwards, right? Like, let's just say you go, you have a bit of the drink, right? If you know the clip, right? He spills half of the drink on the table, and that's how he runs. But he really planned on staying, you know? He planned to get a drink and stay there for a while, is what it looked like. But what was the plan of action? You stay there, you talk, you know, you could just talk through messages, you know, what's the point of going to talk to them in person? You know, it's not like they were going out to eat somewhere, I don't know, play bowling or something, right? They were just going to talk, according to him, but we all know what he was there for, you know?
Nothing.
Liar.
So you drove 40 minutes from Piedmont
For nothing.
to meet a 13-year-old.
I didn't know she was 13.
That nothing would have happened.
Liar.
That's right.
Massive lie.
You expect me to believe that?
It's the
After
truth.
after you talk about having
It's the truth.
different sexual
It's the truth.
acts with her?
It's the truth.
That is so gross.
She begged me to come.
Doesn't matter, like,
And I know
legit, he's blaming the victim, which is crazy, you know, but it happens often. It really does. At least in TCAP as a whole, they manage to always project some of the blame onto the decoy themselves. You know, they usually say something like that. The whole, she begged me to show up, I didn't want to show up, you know, she really forced me to, you know, she started it, she messaged me first. You know, a lot of those type of approaches to, I guess, defending themselves.
Doesn't make it right, but I never would have done anything. Cute.
What kind of computer were you conversing with her on?
A Macintosh.
The laptop?
Oh my god.
So
A Mac.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's funny.
And where is that computer
home.
right now?
at home.
At home?
Well, we have to take that.
Does that anyone else have access to it?
Yeah.
It's yours?
Yeah, everybody has access to it.
Okay.
So
Who
was
else
it
is in the
what
house
was
then?
it was it one of his daughters that was saying that? Was it his wife that was saying that? You know, I would have thrown them both under the bus. No, I'm kidding. I know, but like anyone can use it. It doesn't matter, right? Just tell us where the damn computer is. We're gonna take it anyway, right? It's for evidence now, Maurice.
We have 2 kids, a wife.
Okay.
I never have done anything.
Okay, you can whisper all you want.
Any other computers besides the Apple?
In a home or being used by me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Both.
Oh, we have 3 other computers.
At home?
But I
Fancy.
don't use the other ones very much.
Are they desktops or desktops?
Jesus.
Is there any child pornography on your computer at this
Oh,
point
ho,
right now?
ho, ho.
No.
Any adult pornography?
No.
Is there any child pornography in the house?
No. No, I'm not into that stuff.
Weird. I'm never sure. You
In
know,
your vi-
I'm never sure. There are some people that didn't expect to have some, that ended up having some. You know what I mean? So it's always a gamble, right? Because in like I'm always one to try to be honest in these things, right? I don't want to just like completely paint someone a villain, right? Even though they are really bad, you know, I'm not gonna say, oh, this guy would have definitely had some. He definitely has some, but I truly don't think he does. I really don't think he does have some, right? But don't get me wrong, I do hate these guys, right? I do. So, you know, don't try to be like, oh, well, you're telling me you're on the predator side? No, I'm not. I'm not. But,
vehicle?
you know, I'm not going to, like, paint them worse than they are. You know, paint them to do this, and that, right? Because it's the truth and there's, you know, a lie, so.
There was some lingerie.
And I'll tell the truth.
There was?
Yeah.
What?
It's not my car, it's my wife's car.
What? What should be the size of the decoy
In your
that's bad?
vehicle, there was some lingerie in the back.
There was?
Yeah.
It's not my car, it's my wife's car.
It's your wife's car?
So it's
Okay.
hers.
What size bra or chest size did your wife have?
32.
Watch him name like the decoy's exact size. That would be crazy, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's her stuff, though. It's not mine.
Okay. How big is your wife?
Why did he say it like that's so crazy? Why did he say it like that? That sounds real bad, you know. Sorry for laughing, right? But it just came out of nowhere, you know. It's like, you know, what kind of, you know, what size is your wife? You know, what chest size is your wife? Then he goes to, well, how big is your wife? Like, what the hell's happening? Jesus.
How big is
Christ.
your wife?
What do you mean?
Size wise?
I mean, bra size?
No, size. I mean, is she 5? How tall? How much does she weigh?
5'7", weighs 130.
Okay.
5'7",
You
short.
didn't bring any of that lingerie for
Absolutely
for
not.
Willow?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
There was really... I didn't even know there was... What was there?
It's in the back seat.
What was there?
Lingerie.
No.
No, never.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
I don't believe it. You're lying to me. Oh man, he's either really like putting up an act. Like, it's impressive because I'm kind of believing him, but at the same time, I want it to not be true. You know what I mean? I want it to be that he actually brought that for the decoy. I think it would be a lot funnier. Of course, like in the sense of, you know, the staying, not in actual real life, right? But yes.
Carry lingerie in our car.
Okay.
You sure it's not kids' clothing?
It's not kids' clothing. Okay.
What?
Did you send her any pictures?
Oh God, please. Okay, no, he didn't. Good. Cause I was gonna say I don't want to
Is this
think
a
of
picture
that.
of you?
Never mind.
Were you wearing a wig?
I just had my hair done differently.
It's a wig, ain't it? Oh my God, it's kind of embarrassing, you know. He should have just chopped it off. I don't know if he would have looked better, but just do it. He looks nasty, right, with all this stuff on top. But Were you wearing a wig, man? That's insane. I want to know what the picture actually looked like, but I don't know if we have that available. He's like, done differently. I don't think so. It's funny.
When can I speak to an attorney?
So at this point, is there anything else that you'd like to talk about?
I mean, when can you speak to an attorney? You never asked for. Well, he did ask for one, but he waived that. So he basically never asked for one to begin with. You know, when this conversation really started up. You know, so him saying like, "Oh well, you know, when can I talk to an attorney?" What do you mean? You never really asked for an attorney, right? Since he waived it.
No, I mean, what can I say?
What can I say except you're welcome?
All right. The time's approximately 14:38. We're going to conclude the interview.
Can I call my wife?
I'll walk you over to the trailer.
Oh my god. Tall, dreamy duck, everyone. Watch out.
We'll discuss all that with you. Depends on time.
He said something else. Let me check. What did he say?
Where will I be? Where should I be?
Where
We'll
will
discuss all that with you.
he be,
Depends on
huh?
time.
Maurice. Hope that's that. Did they just leave me in here? Whatever, I'll just stay in here for the next 20 minutes. Or 20 seconds, never mind. Okay, well that's that, okay? So, yeah, that was Maurice Wolin's police interrogation, right? If you like the video, sorry, today I'm recording on my bed, right? I'm not in the closet, so it may sound a bit different, but it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, we managed to finish this one. I really liked it. Jesus, I really liked it. And sorry, I just got back. Anyway, you know, we finished it. I did enjoy the interrogation. You know, it was really good. First episode, I think it was a lot of me talking, right? It was a lot, I think. So I'll go a little bit easier on them, right? But I just felt like I needed to say something. You know what I mean? Like I thought it would have been a boring video, but I realized that that's not the case, right? I could say like less and let the video speak more, right? I could definitely do that, you know, going forward. But yeah, we're gonna call it here. If you want to see any more police interrogations, right, put it in the comments. Which ones you want to see? I know there have been some people that recommended me killers, right? And I definitely would do those. I just don't know if my audience would like that, right? So if you would like that, please let me know. If you would like me to look at some of those, you know, just for fun, I guess. But yeah, you know, we'll call it here and have a good day.